Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa, and on this channel I create budgeting content, planning content, and side hustle content as I am on a journey to becoming debt-free and rid of my too much money in student loans. Pretty much I owe back about $200,000 and it's quite insane. But on this video today, we will be going through the annual bonus that I received from my full-time job. I decided to not incorporate it in my normal budget because it is a large amount, and I don't want this video to come off as like bragging or as a, I don't know, like anything negative. I am very transparent here on my YouTube channel, and I did receive quite a large bonus, and I want to show you exactly how I'm allocating that, and just to keep it, you know, really just real with you guys. And so I received two different bonuses this year, and remember, bonuses are taxed at a higher amount. At least in Washington, I get a lot more taken out of my bonus checks than I do with my regular income. But the two bonuses I received before, well, kind of before taxes, is I got a bonus from my regular job. My employer paid me, which would be equivalent to a regular paycheck. And then I also got a bonus directly from my boss. It comes out of it's a long story, but she paid me, and my bonus this year was actually $15,000, which is insane. I was almost honestly in tears when she said that number because it's a pretty significant amount. My base salary is super low. How I make a lot of my money is through commission and then kind of my yearly bonus too. And I did work really hard this year, and I'm very proud of myself. So while it's well deserved, it's still like a sticker shock, like holy crap, that was a lot of money. And so I'm very thankful for that, but we're going to do it in purple this time. We're just going to write bonus from 2022, and it did get paid out on the same paycheck that the January setup that we did, and I'll link that video in the corner here. But basically I just want to do a separate video because it's a large amount of money. Post taxes, actually, it comes out to be $10,422. So that's both bonuses combined. If you can imagine, it was about $6,000 that was taken out for taxes. I don't remember exactly how much it is before taxes. If you do $15,000 plus, it's about $2,100 my normal paycheck is. And I guess this also includes the money that went to my 401k plan as well, or it doesn't include the money that went there, if that makes sense. So 401k and taxes were all taken out before I got paid this amount. So what hit my checking account is $10,422. And there really isn't any fixed expenses that are coming through this, nor are there variable expenses. I am actually deciding personally that all of the money is going to go into my high yield savings account with Ally into different sinking funds. So I've got quite a few sinking funds in there, and actually one that I wanted to get to the $10,000 mark is my student loan. So to get that to the $10,000 mark, I have to put $2,913. And that was at the time before I actually did the January setup video. So I'm still going to put that amount to that student loan. And then that gets us to $10,000 in that savings account. And I'm earning interest monthly off of that. So when student loans come back due, I think they're supposed to come back in June, but you don't have to do your first payment, I think, until August maybe, or September. So then once those come due, I'll make a mass payment to my student loans, and then it'll be to the lower one that's actually in my name. The other one is a Parent Plus loan, technically in my mom's name, but her and I have agreed that I am paying that full amount back, and that was kind of the agreement going into things. And then of course we have my emergency fund. I blew through about $5,000 of this year, emergency, because of the situation I was in with leaving my now ex-boyfriend and just having to kind of start over almost, like furniture, mattresses, dishes, everything like that. And so I was at about let's see, I was at 5,600 before I did this budget, and I want to put 1,400 towards my emergency fund, so that gets me to a nice solid $7,000 in my emergency fund, and I'll keep putting a little bit more towards that until we get to that $10,000 mark. That's kind of my number, but honestly, $7,000 is pretty good. That's about 3 to 4 months worth of an emergency fund for me, and I feel very comfortable with that. And then I decided I'm putting towards fun and entertainment. Originally, I was like, okay, I'm going to get myself a massage and a facial. Like, I worked really hard in 2022, put up with a lot of BS from a lot of people, personally, professionally. It was just a really, really tough year. I think my boss had sympathy for me, which is why she gave me such a nice large bonus, but I did work my little booty off for that. And I haven't decided if I actually am going to spend the $300 on myself. I know that I should, and I'm sure you guys are going to be in the comments like, take the $300, spend it for yourself. Like, I don't know. So I'm going to put it in the fun and entertainment budget for right now and kind of see if I really need a massage or want a facial. I mean, I just bought myself a paddleboard for Christmas and a new MacBook and a new iPad. So like, there's really not a lot that I need. I saved for all of that. But I don't know, $300 towards fun and entertainment. I've got a lot of stuff happening this year, so it just maybe makes sense to do it that way. And then something I'm really, really hoping to buy this year is actually a condo, because Lord knows I can't afford a house in Seattle, which is so, so sad. But a condo is more in my price range. I started to go through the process last year, but it just really wasn't financially doable, and the timing was just really, really off for me. So I am actually deciding that I'm going to put about $5,000 towards a house. And then for a vacation, so vacation for 2023, I'm going to put $689 down. And then for pets, I do want to get my pet fund back up to the deductible amount for the insurance I have. So I am going to put $120. So if we actually add all of that up here, so 2,913 plus 1,400 plus 300 plus 5,000 plus 689 plus 120 brings us to that $10,422. Of course, because it's in the high yield savings account, I can really move all of these funds around if I needed to. But I think I just owe it to myself to really invest into my future and my future goals, not somebody else's, but mine. And so really, I love that I'm putting every single dollar, every penny of this bonus into my savings account. I feel so good about that. I think it's the absolute right choice. If you disagree, that's totally fine. Let me know maybe why in the comments. I feel so strongly that I'm making the right decision here, putting everything into my savings account. Not only will I be earning interest off of the $10,000 I just put in there, it's going towards the goals that are important to me. And I worked really hard for this. I gave up a lot of different things to be able to be successful at my job. I continue to do that, but I'm rewarded monetarily for my actions. And so for me, instead of buying myself really anything nice, because I don't need a single thing. Like, I don't need a massage. I don't need a facial. Yeah, it sounds nice in theory, but what does that last? Like an hour or two, and then you're down $300? I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense for me mathematically. So that's why I've decided. I know I don't have to justify it to anybody. The only person I have to justify it to is myself, and I am perfectly content with the decision that I made to put all of this towards savings and really reach my goals. You could really I could justify a lot of things. Like, I could have put it all towards student loans. I could have put it all towards a house. But I've been slowly building up each of these funds, and seeing the progress is just so, so rewarding. So I really appreciate you all watching this video. If you received this amount of money as a bonus, like, what would you do with it? Do you agree with what I do? I don't think I'm going to make any changes, but I do love other people's opinions, especially as I continue to get annual bonuses like this and commission throughout the year. So I really appreciate you all watching this video, and I will make these transfers right after this, and we'll add this to the total fund at the end when we close out January. I don't think I'm going to do a separate closeout video for this because, I mean, it's really not going to vary. I know this is the amount and this is where I'm going to put it to. Anyhow, I'm rambling at this point. Thank you all so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video real soon. Bye! You should know you're looking at a self-made woman.